Let me make sure I silence y'all right now. Y'all will not be talking to me at all. There is nothing to say. All y'all only talk to try to cause disruption, right? Right? Yeah, I learned your game. Y'all are demons. I knew that day one. The only reason y'all speak is to try to cause disruption and chaos, to try to cause problems to me and stress me. We are not talking about anything at any point. None of us. We have nothing to talk about. I'm here to make my money. This is my business. All right. You tried to tamper with my business, you're going to prison. What are you talking about? That's not a smart decision. That's a very ill-advised decision, right? I don't have to do anything. You can't tell me how I feel. I'm not mad. I'm winning. There's no argument. I continue to win. You continue to stay mad. Very simple. It's easy for me. What are you talking about? Oh, I don't run to people for my problems, folks, who ain't helping me and ain't on my side and are powerless and do nothing, right? I handle my problems myself the smart way. I be smart. I know what I'm doing. See this real quick. Absolutely ridiculous. Real talk. It's absolutely ridiculous how hard things are made when they're all easy and simple. That's what I'm not going to have happen. I'm not going to be dealing with it. Ridiculous, man. Every day, like, nah, dude. Hell no. Y'all don't do nothing. Y'all just literally just sit there and whine and complain. That's all y'all do. So yeah, every day, right? It's literally basic stuff. Okay, all these people are negligent. They've been negligent since day one. They're very slow. I'm a genius. I'm on top of all my stuff. I'm on top of everything at all times. What do you mean? Like I said, these people are not concerned about me helping me. They only want to damage whatever they can, right? And not allow me to build. Unfortunately for you, that's against the law, right? Unfortunately for you, right? There's nothing you can do because none of you are in charge. You don't run anything. You run your mouth, right? And I'm sick of hearing it. Real talk. So Christina and I already agreed we're not going to have a chat open at all, right? And if I do have it open, she's not going to be telling me any negativity. She never really did. That was y'all. And that's it. She's going to tell me it was super chats, and that's it. Just the positive stuff. So, like I said, right now, I'm not going to have it open. There's no need. That's about it, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and talk and argue with people who don't make any sense. I mean, they were honking. They were taking a video. Inflation is destroying me. Inflation is destroying us. We're in the middle of a deep depression, not just a recession. That's what's coming. That's what this is. That's what y'all don't get. Companies don't care about you. These companies aren't even making money. All these companies, the corporate structure is crumbling. None of these companies succeeded. So when y'all say get a job, I mean, you don't have a job, number one. So what are you talking about? Conversation ends there. Number two, why would you go work for a company that's going under and is failing? And you want to talk about App Harvest went bankrupt? That's irrelevant. All these companies go bankrupt. What do you mean? Y'all literally sit there like, oh, the tech bubble is going to last forever and we're all just going to live in this imaginary tech bubble. That tech bubble is about to burst. That tech bubble is going down. Every single one of them tech companies is they're all gonna fail. I can guarantee it. It's common sense. They never succeeded in the first place. It was all fake business, fake money, right? You saw what happened with Sephora. Sephora says, "Oh, we hit 18 billion in sales." And why doesn't Sephora make that a profit? Huh? I mean, if you have so much money, how come there's no actually CEO running around? It doesn't exist. That's why they can't address me. See, it's not that I'm nobody, it's that these people can't address me because they're all lies. You operate under a system of lies. Who cares about that? All we do is say it, recognize it, and that's it. We're not here to argue about what? Y'all are publishing. I made it spend more money than the entire company Sephora can ever imagine. That's an actual fact. So what are you talking about? You have to acknowledge reality. You have to talk to the real money makers and shakers in this game. It doesn't matter how much cash I have right now. That's irrelevant. You have to make sense and grow up. You have to be mature about these issues. And if you're not, well, then you're not facing reality. You're wasting more time to talk to me. Correct? Like I asked you all, are any of you a magazine? You're not a magazine, right? Okay, be quiet. Quit talking to me. What? Nah, bro, I need articles written about what I've accomplished. Crazy. That's what I do. They're full. This is all bad. That's hilarious. Well, I know. Like I said, we know the game. We know what it is. We know what we got to do. Right? And we're doing it every day. Every day I'm working on here. I'm concerned about TikTok. And the platform is demonic. Makes me feel very weird. Those girls, I think, just screamed in joy when they saw me. What's today? Today's Saturday. That's why the flea market, the Mercado. That's why it's open today. All right. It's closing now. But yeah, like I said, man, none of these people got nothing for me, man. I don't got time to hear it, bro. Very simple, man. I'm gonna be respected, and that's it. And y'all gonna all stay out my business. I understand perfectly what you're trying to do. I understand exactly what it is. That's why every time y'all open your mouth, it's just toxicity, right? It's just trying to damage and destroy everything, like energy of chaos. I mean, that's easy. Anyone can do that. Just like the things you people do, anyone can do what you do, sit there and hate and whine and complain. What's that got to do with anything, though? Once we get past all that, which we already are, what do you do then? Look at this one. It's just ridiculous, man. And that's what they shaped our society into is basically all the women just sit there, do nothing, complain and whine, and then y'all want to reward them, right? Y'all want to reward them and then act like, oh, we're protecting them. You're not protecting them. You're the ones doing it. Like you're literally the ones who are like teaching them everything wrong. You're the cause of everything they're going through, and they're too slow to see it. Think about it. Are any of you women happy? No. Why? Because you don't have a man in your life. Because you don't have a man in the household. That's why. Because you have no respect for yourself and no respect for men, so a real man can't teach you anything because you won't allow it, right? Because you're so used to this society that just sits there catching up to you, telling you a bunch of lies and BS and delusion, feeding your ego, right? And that's a joke. That's not a woman at all. That's a complete joke. And that's what these people are. They're not women. They're demonically possessed jokes. That's the truth. That's the absolute truth. And you all are going to have to face it, period, because it's going to continue to expose itself. All right. The devil is not alive. The devil is very real. Demonic possession is what mental illness is. It's going to always come out. It's going to always show itself and present itself. And it's going to be destructive and chaotic, right? It's going to be out of character. It's going to be weird. I understand it perfectly. See, I'm not confused about anything. You people are. You want to talk about it? Well, I'm here to talk to people who have licensed businesses only, right? Do you all have licensed businesses? Oh, that's rich, right? That's funny, right? Like we all know none of you could ever get a licensed business. Something that's pretty easy to do. I mean, I've had one. I've had an LLC. I filed for an LLC. I paid to create it, right? opened it up. They gave me my cards for it at the time, right? And I just don't need it. That's the point. It's too hard to sell product to y'all because y'all are honestly like a bunch of tightwads. Like, number one, none of you have any money. So when I tried to sell jewelry that cost like a whole lot of money, nobody could afford it. I've actually had to dumb down my market over and over again. So what do you mean? The game is broke. The game's not rich. Just like the game is to be sold, not told. I got 11 in the box. You're all paying me. Thank you, haters. Right? I'm going to speak my mind freely and say whatever I want. I'm licensed to. I'm goody in the books. This is why you're mad. It's over with. I already won. So you have to address the matters at hand. Did I not win the matter at hand? I won. Okay. It's over with. You can try to stir up whatever, do whatever, say whatever, but it's all going to be irrelevant at the end of the day. Once a matter is resolved, the matter is resolved. Once the matter is handled and taken care of, it's taken care of. Once something is set in stone and good to go, especially on paper, which everything is, that's it. So apparently you dropped the ball again. Apparently you're unable to stop me, and that's not your job. And why would you want to stop a righteous man? Exactly my point. So, I mean, you have to explain your position before you even speak. This is a professional platform, a professional radio show, and it will be treated as such. Y'all can't hang. That's why you're not a part of this platform because, I mean, quite frankly, you're a dope. Nobody takes you all seriously. How could they? You don't even take yourself seriously. You know, I mean, you people could talk about all these things that you want so bad, like money and blah, blah, blah. Even if I was a broke person, let's say I was a homeless bum and I never had anything and never made any money, and I just came on YouTube and I just ran my mouth and said all these things and none of them were true. Imagine if that was the case, because we all know it's not. But let's imagine that it was. Would it make any difference? At the end of the day, I'm able to be happy. At the end of the day, I'm athletic and handsome and young, right? I'm in my prime, right? So, I mean, I have all the tools to be successful, right? Like, that's what I hate. Like, all of y'all, right, are two-faced and fair weather, and then you literally project. That's the worst part. Like, it's disgusting, bro. Like, I'm not even joking, bro. Y'all literally will project. What I mean is, you'll say other people have these problems. You'll say all day long that other people do what you do, and then you'll turn around and do exactly what you were projecting on other people to the exact person that you were just saying you do, that they do these things and you don't. Do you see what I'm saying? I think it's comical. I find it hilarious. I find a lot of you hilarious because you don't know what you're talking about. You're talking way above your head. You're not addressing reality at all. You have blatant narcissism, okay, and narcissistic qualities. And that's the thing is people see that and then they just say, well, these people are slow, so I'm going to take advantage of them. And honestly, they have every right. See, if you people would be real with yourself, it would get you a lot farther. If you just be yourself, you know? Quit trying to be a know-it-all. Quit trying to act like you know everything. Y'all know nothing. You got to have life experience to know something. All right, partner? And y'all have no life experience. See the honks? So, I mean, if you don't have any life experience, what are you going to tell or teach somebody who does? Please explain. Like I said, like, I don't understand it, man. I don't understand how people sit there and say things and energies that don't make any sense. Y'all have said all sorts of things. You told me I'm a grown man, so I'm not supposed to have any rights. I'm not supposed to survive. I'm not supposed to get any actual help, but I'm just expected to do everything and I'm a slave. No, dude, you got me twisted, bro. You got me twisted all the way. Hell no. Talking about you a grown man telling me to go get a job when I always have one. What is that? Who sits there online just talking backwards to people, trying to piss them off? Come on, bro. Y'all can't be serious, bro. These people get a government check and harass people. That's what all of them do. So who's licensing it? Your government. Who's attacking me? Your government. Who runs these companies and who runs the corporate structure? Your government. Not people. It's demons, right? That's what it is. It's demons, right? And we ain't scared of none of you. Feel me? Yeah. You hear him yelling, Batman? Like I said, at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be, boy. Nobody cares about y'all. Nobody. Actually, I'm going to wait a second. All right. You people are funny, man. Just like these people when they drive around, a lot of them will act like it's a chore to move a couple of feet or inches out of the way. Like, who are you supposed to be? Mr. Entitled? Come on, bro. Miss me with that entitled stuff, bro. That's weakness. Entitlement is weakness. That's what we keep pointing out. All you people are weak. You're not saying anything. Stop running your mouth. That's weak, right? Learn to be calm and learn to speak coherently, right? That's why y'all have no money. You're constantly just operating in chaos, trying to stress somebody else out. Be quiet, nigga. I don't gotta keep asking, nigga. It's the law. You gotta be quiet. Real talk. Only a simpleton would think that a system works like that. No, it works like that because it's corrupt. That's why we don't answer to it and don't care what it has to say. Yeah, nah. I'm not like this bubble that y'all get to sit there and try to damage. Like, nah, dude, I'm not fragile either, man. Y'all is weird, bro. Like, honestly, there's some weird people, bro. All of you, weird as hell. All that fake talking, and it means nothing. You get no reaction. I'm right here, right in front of you. Like, what's up? You got something to say? What do you mean? Y'all don't get a reaction. You try to fake a man being aggressive, right? And macho, like that's a bad thing. What is that? Y'all want responses? Responses for what, nigga? You ain't said nothing. Now they're literally all just delusionally rambling. That's where we want them, and the public will continue to see that, continue to see that they make no sense, right? And that's it. And we'll keep on winning, right? I don't care how they feel. No, I could care less how they feel, right? They can do whatever they want. They can say whatever they want. Doesn't mean anything, right? Facts. All right. Look. They're in a hurry. They're in a hurry to go nowhere. I'm just asking, like, what is the point? I'm going to continue to ask it because you people think that you're in your right mind, but you're actually not. All these people that work for these companies are insane. All of them. The only way you could work for a company, unless you do it like me, where you have tons of problems with them all the time because you don't agree with what they're doing, is if you're insane. That's what y'all don't want to talk about. You have to be insane to support evil. You have to be insane to support an evil corporate structure that does nothing but feed off of its fellow man, right? So y'all are not rich, you're not smart, you're not wise, you're not smarter than me. Get in your lane. There you go. Yeah, your bike lane's not for you to drive. You're a car. Yeah. See what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. Why would you come into a bike lane like you're going to run into somebody who's a pedestrian? Why? Like, and as usual, who is it? It's a woman. So no, I don't talk bad about women. I say the truth about everybody. And there's tons of case reports of them being pedophiles. You see every day they're insane. They make no sense. And I'm pointing out the absolute fact in front of everybody, right? And they're worried about it. They're mad, right? Because they can't suppress the truth. No matter what they do, they can't stop the truth, right? Like it is what it is, homie. Y'all people's problems are not my problems. Real talk. I could care less what you talk about. All right? I got my own stuff to worry about. I got real problems, right? Y'all people are nobody. All of you. You're a joke. I don't know what you talking about, bro. The valley to me is small fries, man. Like nothing here is a big deal to me. Nothing. Like most of the women get raised up to hate white people anyway. Let's just be realistic about it. That's the truth. That would be about the only thing that interests me. I think Christina even knows that. So, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Real talk, I don't. I'm going to keep doing me, though. What is up with my mask today, bro? Like, can't make no sense. What is this? Dude, not this hard. So, yeah, like I said, that's the whole point is that people just make everything harder. People, right, want to operate in idiocy, right? And that's not how we operate. But we operate smooth, right? We have to make sense when we operate. Every day we get on here, we do what? We run a business. We don't come here running our mouth. That's you. Why are you talking about yourself to us? What does that mean? You're out of your mind. Stop getting on the internet. You all need to be banned from the internet. There's no reason mentally ill people should be online, right? That's all the problem here is mentally ill people, mental illness. They're attacking me. They're attacking innocent civilians, and y'all are letting them. So don't tell me that you're doing your job because you're not. Let's get past that real quick. None of you are doing your job. If you were doing your job, these things wouldn't be happening because citizens have a right to not be bothered. We're not supposed to be harassed. It's not their job to harass us, right? But these people don't care. They don't do anything about it. The most they'll do is cause you more problems. You see what I'm saying? And we all know that already. See, you all think you fool someone. You fool nobody. Y'all love to say you're doing your job, but you're actually not doing your job because your job is not to harass American citizens. Your job is to protect American citizens. You're all public servants. What are you talking about? Right? And when you G-check them on this, they hate it. They don't like it. Then it's, oh, he's a bad guy. Oh, I don't like him. Well, I'm going to remind you of reality. I don't care what you like. I could care less now. I don't care who likes what. You're not. You can't be nice to people who don't get the message and think they have some kind of privilege over you. It doesn't work like that. They have no power. They have nothing over me, and it's that simple. None of you. Be quiet. Who am I hearing? They're all waving and stopping and rolling their windows down, saying Batman. It's hilarious. Like I said, this wasn't an idea. This is who I am. I really am Batman. It wasn't just, oh, I thought of an idea for YouTube. I didn't do this for YouTube. I did this for me. And then it just worked out for YouTube because it was meant to be. It was destined, right? Y'all wouldn't know nothing about destiny because you ain't chasing it. You sitting there trying to work for corporate structures, right? Answer to government daddy and get your government check. Let me explain something to you, Hoss. I run this world and country, not your government. Your government, all right, quite frankly, I mean, they're scared of me. They're not in a position of power over me. They don't run anything in my life. I mean, it is what it is, bro. The government is a joke. And we see that every day, right? So you see all these people now they've learned to literally just be predatory. They just be on a predatory system and just sit there and basically harass people. Like, think about that. Who taught that behavior, right? Who encouraged it, right? The government. The same system, right? That's who encouraged it. That's who encouraged it. That's who taught it, right? Y'all learn this behavior from somewhere, right? Right. All y'all answer to government daddy. Well, your government daddy don't run stuff here. I do. That's what you're going to find out. That's what you've been finding out, right? Isn't that why I'm proud as hell, right? You sit there trying to act like you're painting me some way. No, I stand up and I protect myself. I protect my assets. I protect my community, right? Stand up for everything I'm supposed to, right? And none of you are victims. You're all the predators, right? You can miss me with your delusion. Make some sense when you talk to me. It's now a requirement. All right. So yeah, we have nothing to talk about. I'm not going to be talking to any of you. I'm going to be running my business, just like I told you. You mad? Welcome to Batman Radio, people. Put my vitamin C. All right. All right. Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya. There's a rock in my teeth. Apparently, these people don't understand that a scooter goes everywhere. You've got to be aware of pedestrians. That's your job. Not for me to watch what I do.